That's funny.
I'm just trying to reach 100 mil. All my life, told me jail gotta chill. It's Class Clown Productions. Real life, real laughs, you gotta love it, yeah. Felt the pain, been through the struggle. Playing field to Philly, yeah, they feeling the hustle. Went through the worst like I'm working with nothing. If it ain't real, then your word ain't about nothing. Dedication and motivation, we ball hard. Formulate to a constellation, we all stars. No hesitation, the destination in front of us. That's confirmation, let's all make it and run it up. No speculation, it's God-given, we goal-driven. No FIFA here, we just grinding while we living here. No bad situation can ruin the foundation. Life good, that's my formula for celebration. On the road to success, part of my bag. S&WS, show niggas a swag. Bottles of that belly.
Talking about this, you little yachty, man. Listen, welcome back, people. We back again. It's the Josh Jackson Radio Show. I ain't even gonna say what episode this is, because honestly, I might fuck up the count right now. Just know that we've been grinding. You catch us every fucking Thursday. But it ain't about me. Y'all know anytime I bring somebody to y'all, it's somebody that's dope. It's somebody that's got some major shit happening. So I'm gonna shut up and let my guy introduce himself for those who don't know him.
I'm about to say BikeLifeRex. I'm from Philly. Say I'm a rapper, entrepreneur. I do everything. I'm saying my work speaks for itself.
Just know, man. And first of all, I appreciate you for coming through, sitting down with me. What part of Philly you from? I always let people
North.
North. Everybody from North Philly.
Yeah.
Everybody from North, man. Shout out to North, man.
So it's a lot of Westers.
Shout out West too, but
Yeah,
shout out Philly, man. But so if you don't know who Rex is, I really urge you go to his Instagram, BikeLifeRex. Check him the fuck out, because I'll be honest with you, I don't think he did himself justice introducing himself at all. I think, bruh, it's tough. But what do you? All right, so obviously with the name Bike Life, let people know how you kind of got that name and what people really know you for most right now.
So the name BikeLifeRex, I got that from having to really use the concept of my name, and more so I came up with it like at a bike shop, looking at my tattoos, and I'm like, you know what? I know what I want it to be. I'm like, it gotta be something retaining to who I am, and I feel like a dinosaur is fierce. Like a Rex is like the king of all of them. You feel me? And I implemented my image into it. Like, you know, I'm very powerful. Not only that, I have a big demeanor and a actual big head. So everything matched with the T-Rex. You feel me? Took the T off. Started calling myself Rex, and then the Bike Life just came with it.
Got
you. Bike Life was already me. So
when you say Bike Life, because you know some people don't know. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. What you talking about? Dirt bikes? Everybody know Philly?
Any bike, man. I hop on any bike. I'm Bike Life. That's my name. Like it's just I gotta get my hands on it. If I get my hands on it, I'm bullying it.
So how old? Let's go back to the beginning, man. How old were you when you first started? I'm gonna say riding bike. You was 10.
I was 10. Yeah,
okay.
10 years old.
Okay. So if you don't know, Rex do crazy tricks. He'll cut a whole 52 off, keep it moving. I done seen him do all kind of shit. He standing up on the bikes, sitting down, switching from one side of the bike to the next. The motherfucker's incredible. But I think it's interesting because obviously I think it's your spin on what we see every day in the hood. Everybody ride bike. You ride pedal bikes at a certain age until you get to it. Yo! Oh, that's Joey DeVille out there, people. Joey! What's up, baby? Hold on one second. What's up, baby? Listen,
I didn't want to interrupt the session. I was just giving them a little.
If y'all know J.O., y'all know Joey. You see him? He got on the Bel Air shirt.
Hey, the Fresh Prince.
Listen.
I was in that.
You know that.
You was in that?
I was in Bel Air. I was the one surfing in the first episode.
Yeah, go back.
You talking about the new one, Bel Air?
Yes, Bel Air.
I'm like, for real?
Yeah, I was the one surfing that was like, Will, I heard you drop 30. I was on the bike.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
You about to go let me rewatch that shit.
I'm dead serious.
I'm a new fan of that. I gotta watch the new episode. It's Thursday today. You know the new John just dropped today.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of that shit. Shout out to you.
Leave here. I'm gonna go check that shit out. Shout out to
Yeah,
you.
I'm gonna get your gram from him and I'm gonna DM you. Don't front on me.
Oh my God. Right here, dude. I got it right here.
You see? Damn, I'm fucking up your content.
You cool.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck up your content. BikeLifeRex. You really in that shit?
Absolutely.
Stop playing.
Absolutely.
That's because you got the tattoos and the cool hair. That's why.
That's right there.
Get the fuck out of here! Ha! Come over here. Oh wait, no, keep walking.
It's fine.
But yeah, it was like that.
Shout out to you.
I appreciate
You
it.
made it, nigga.
Yo, I'm gonna get what you before I get out of here, bro.
Oh God, bro. I'm gonna get you. BikeLifeRex. I'm about to hit you up.
See, look, y'all see how real this shit get, man. It's love, it's work, man. We working. But yeah, so I was gonna get into that, but Joey obviously, you know what I'm saying, kind of brought that up early. But yeah, so you was in Bel Air.
Yeah, the new release of Bel Air.
Okay.
I paid a big extra in the beginning. Hopefully, you know, I'm not gonna speak on what we've been talking about, but hopefully better things come.
Right.
But right now, I got that extra part. That part in there for the rest of my life.
Bruh, and it was so real. If you go watch it, if you ain't seen Bel Air yet, please go check that shit out. It's amazing. But if you see it, I think the part of it that I love is that shit represent Philly. If you really talk about anything in Philly, that's what the fuck it really looked like. Yeah. And to see you in the movie, you wasn't acting. You really was doing this shit that you
normally do.
Normally fucking do. So, and it's funny too, and I think that's dope because when it comes to bikes and shit, I think I mentioned this to you earlier. Bro, like riding pedal bikes as a little boy, like I learned, I was the kind of, if I see something happen to somebody else, I'm cool. My man's in them Chip, shout out to my man Philip, man, Chip both his motherfucking front teeth. We was riding bikes, I promise you, I think I was really like, well, so I'm cool on these shits from now on. So I gotta get into, obviously, with the tricks you do, and we see, you even put bloopers up sometimes, you show attempts. What's some of the nagging injuries, little shit that come with what you do?
I mean, me personally, bro, I don't feel no pain.
See this nigga crazy? Y'all hear him? That's you.
Bro, like, it's not even about me feeling no pain. It's more so, like, the pain ain't enough for me. It's like, what it is not enough. I had high pain times where I got the tattoos and all that.
Right.
And I would call myself the GOAT. I actually got the name the GOAT, so I would have got it tatted right here.
Okay.
And this ain't even hurt. And that's what made me realize, like, feel me, like,
that's by the bone. That's
bro,
the jaw
and when
bone.
I tell you I got video, I was just sitting there talking, smoking, and it was like I wasn't even sitting there, like, in the bull, like, I don't hurt. I'm like, no, I don't. My pain tolerance is different, so some situations where I never broke a bone, I never sprained nothing, so when it comes to the little pain, it'd be like scratches, bruises, hand joints. It don't really be nothing that's going. And even if it is something that make people stop, like, I've never chipped my tooth, but
that's a real one.
You feel me? I never chipped my tooth, but I've hit my side to the point where the whole thing is swelled up. You feel me? I've bruised a rib. You feel me? To where that joint. So I've had stuff like that, but I'm still outside. I don't stop, bro. It's like if you stop because of someone else's injury, I don't know. I just always been the type person that I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Like, if I wanted to do it, like, I feel like if you fall, that's you. You wasn't listening. Like, you just out there jumping any type of way. You ain't got no helmet on. You ain't got no mouth guard.
Right.
And that's, when I was coming up, a lot of things I did prevent. Like, when I was doing like when we used to go on the highway, I used to do the extreme ride, I would wear a mouth guard. You feel me? And people wouldn't even know I have a mouth guard in, but I'll have it in because I'm doing 60 on a bike coming down the hill. If I hit a truck or hit a car, I need to make sure my mouth protected.
Them shit's gone.
You feel me? They're gone.
That's the first thing about boom.
The first thing is gonna be gone. So I'm straight, a mouth guard right on there. Yeah.
Rex with the grippers going.
Oh my God. No, I ain't got no grippers going. I'm getting them joints fixed the next day.
Word up. So, okay. So, obviously, injury is something that, you know, obviously, fuck it, it's going to happen, but you're not letting that stop you. And I believe, see, what I learned from that is, I think everybody got a lane they operate in. You go hard as fuck in your lane. Certain things for me, when I see it, it's like, you know what, I respect that. That's what you do. I've never been that kind of guy where it's like, I'm going to go do what he do. Because, again, like you said, you might have listened to something that I ain't hear, and guess what? That's why your ass is safe, and I'm out here. They're like, yeah, Josh broke both his fucking legs. But, obviously, riding bikes, right? So that's one piece of it. It's Black History Month. It's the reason I wanted you here, because in my opinion, I don't think I've seen anybody in recent history. I feel like a young person who I could say not a major rapper or nothing yet.
Yeah.
But what you're doing is powerful. You giving out bikes. Tell people something, because I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might think I'm lying, but the shit that I let them know.
I mean, yeah, I got signed. You feel me? And I had a lot of bit of money. And I took all that money and I went and bought bikes with it. You feel me? When you think about when you adding up $700 a bike, you feel me? 10 bands you only bought. With 10 bands you only bought, 8-9 bikes.
Right.
So it's not really like.
That's you. Well, that's coming through the speaker. That's what that is.
So what was I saying? When it's $600 a bike, when you think about it, you buy about 10, 11 bikes. You feel me? You done spent 10 bands.
Right.
So I gave away probably like 30 bikes. So you could just imagine how much, I spent within that time.
Yeah.
That time. And I bought them all at once. And then just gave them away. And it's crazy because even when I was giving them away, it kind of irked me because... And So when you're thinking about it, I really ain't. And then the crazy thing is when I went to go give the bikes away, I went to the skate park and I told them everybody meet at the skate park. We got, I got 30 bikes I'm about to give away, 40 bikes I'm about to give away. Like 4 people showed up. You feel me? And that shows you how crazy it is. Like last night, I told people, come to this How Dope You Are show. And you can win $100 for making a song without curse words. Any age, you could have been 14 and up. 2 people showed up. You feel me?
Somebody got $100.
So like,
that's crazy.
But no, it's 500. So they broke that down. You feel me? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It
so
was
they
5
really
contestants. You feel me? So, but people wasn't even showing up, and it's like nobody really had a drive to really do nothing. So, like when I gave away the bikes, it's like I gotta, and it's probably sad to say this, but I gotta do this somewhere outside of Philly. You feel me?
It is sad because obviously it's home. So
I gotta do that outside of Philly because the people in Philly, they'll sit there and comment, tell you, well, I'm coming, I'm gonna show some love, I'm gonna be there, and they won't come unless there's money involved, unless there's paper involved, unless they benefiting somehow out of it.
I've experienced that more than I think people realize. And it's, at first I used to take it personally, but then I'm like, oh, all right, this side of the game, I get it. But that is so. 4 bikes basically got. What you end up doing with the rest? Did you end up finding at least somewhere to give the bikes to?
No, I ended up keeping them. Yeah, I just kept them. I kept probably like 7 or 8 of them. And gave away the rest. Yeah.
That is sad, y'all. Get out there and get. Listen, that's crazy, man. When somebody is trying to give you something, and it ain't no strings attached to it, like listen. I wish I would have seen that shit. I'd be at work, but nigga, next time you get to hit me, I'll come get a bike.
And that's what I mean. The insights be messed up. The insights I be posting, people be like, I ain't see it. I just be like, well, you know what I do. I'm gonna check for y'all. Can check on Beyonce, Cardi, all these people, but you can't check on somebody that can benefit your life once or twice a month. Just checking up on somebody page, you come on a bike, some money, some clothes. I give away clothes and all types of stuff on my page. I'll post who need clothes, and I'll get one comment of somebody probably putting laughing emojis or saying, I'll earn $6,000 with this. That come open it up. I say I might have to go back outside of Philly, but the question, will I? No, I won't.
I like that.
That's the question. But I mean that's the answer. But the thing to it is a lot of people that live out here don't respect that as if the people that's in different areas. The people out here, they got STEMI. They got girls and drugs and things to help them continue to be whatever they are. Faking to be or want to be.
Right.
And there's people that's out here that really cannot even get it if they wanted to fake it.
Right.
You feel me?
Real
so
shit. This is real
so
life,
they appreciate it way more. They appreciate stuff more. And then the amount of people that appreciates it and versus the amount of people that don't, you can't never choose. Everyone's emotions change up every day. You feel me? So at the end of the day, it really don't matter though. It don't matter if people decide to come up or not, because that's not my loss. That's theirs.
At all. Honestly, you continue though. I just want you to be encouraged to stay just stay encouraged, bro, because it's commendable. Like I said, to see somebody your age out here grinding and taking your own money and pouring back into your community. The fact is, bro, it's gonna click. And people, believe it or not, you have no idea who watching and who's seeing that. Even if they ain't get the bike or they may not have got to be able to get the feature. And that's crazy because that was a simple.
No, but I feel like God, I feel like God treated me different than everybody else, because when I was in jail, I asked all the time to give me the real ones that was around me, not the fake ones. And I realized a lot of the time I be like doing stuff, and I be like, there's a lot of people that's not showing love, and I'll be thinking to myself, why aren't you showing love? Because I asked not for the fake people. So only those 7, 8 comments that I got are the only real ones.
Damn,
those 2 people that show up are the only real ones. It wouldn't have mattered if 100 people showed up. Those 2 would have still been the only 2 that would have came up and rapped, that would have came up and said something. Everybody else would have just been there.
Damn.
You feel me?
Damn.
Just to be there.
That's actually a dope ass way to look at it.
That's the only way you really can. I mean, when you coming from where I'm at, that's the only way you really can look at it.
So you said when you was in jail. Do you want to talk about that at all?
Yeah.
What did you learn from that experience? I don't need to know what took you there. I just want to know, because obviously, I think when you come out with the right mentality,
I don't really think I learned anything in there. I think more so when because with me, I feel like I'm a finesser. So what I mean by a finesser is my life, I never really finessed how people will finesse. People will finesse for, the benefit of wealth. You feel me? And I finesse for the benefit of peace. And what I mean by peace is I'll finesse to make my life easier.
Okay.
You feel me? So what I mean by that is when I went to prison, I didn't take prison as You know, I did change, but the way why I changed was because I went into prison and took a piece of every man that was there. And I learned what they did wrong as far as women, as far as arguing, as far as, you know, letting their temper get too high and their anxiety and things like that. And when I came out, I tried to use every piece of somebody when I was in there. You feel me? So, you know, when I'm talking to somebody or I'm doing something with somebody, I try to always remember and implement something that was in the jails. Like, even when I'm arguing with somebody, I'm like, all right, well, this is the point where I'm going to stop talking.
Right.
You feel me? And they're like, no, you're going to keep talking. And then I remember a situation where a guy was telling me something in jail where these was the words he said to his girlfriend, but he wished these were the words he said. Mm-hmm. And the word that he wished he said, those are the ones I used.
Damn.
You feel me?
Hey, yo, man. Somebody, listen, y'all hear this shit? I'm about to put my own hearts on this shit. Because that is amazing to hear, bro. Like, that's some shit, to be honest with you, a lot of people won't even think about it in that perspective. And sometimes that's why we go through real shit, because, like you said, the pieces of things that we pick up, my dad always said iron sharpeneth iron. And that's that whole concept. Everybody that you come in contact with is something that you can learn from that person.
There's something. A girl once told me something, and she twisted my mind over to that first, but it was so smooth. She told me one time, she said, you should start using me for something other than my body. Do you know that you will learn so much from me if you use my mind instead of my body? Bro, and within 6 months, she had me with 3 lines of credit. Bro, I have 3 lines of credit right now at National Bank because of her.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of.
And this was in my this was in my past, but this is something that's now benefiting me because she told me and I listened. You feel me? Automatically, you were nothing of it to me. You just became a business partner.
Right.
You feel me?
Right,
that's what you did. So
right.
you just cut off all the ties and became a business partner. You feel me? And the crazy thing was, me and her never even did anything. It was more so my intention.
Right,
you know,
right.
That was my intention. And she telling me, listen, you can have this, but do you want this or do you want this?
Right.
Which one do you want? I'm like, listen, I want the mine. You talking about you can help me out because she's 19, talking about getting a Tesla. She already got it now, but when she was talking, she was like 19, talking about getting a Tesla in 2 months. You feel me? And I'm not, and still money to go in one ear and out the other. I'm talking about when you gonna come chill, and she just like, you're not getting it, bro. I'm telling you, I'm literally here and telling you, like, I've got this. I'm about to get a house. I'm 19 years old. I have my own house. I'm in college. Like, you feel me? My mom and dad ain't do none of this for me.
Shorty is fire is what it sounds like. Clap it up for Shorty. Whoever she is. Cause God damn it. At 19.
She put me there. You feel me? And I'll say what that was about. When I first did it, when she first opened it up, I had 1 line of credit. That was about 3 years ago. Now I got 3. You feel me?
One for each year. And I think, honestly, that's some dope shit. And then I want to get into something I don't know if people really understand the fire that you be spitting, dialing, high five. But nah, real shit. So I think I've learned that sometimes, especially with women, you got to be open-minded. Because, again, it's women that I can wholeheartedly say, like, listen, I'm trying to get intimate. And I have never touched them. And those are some of the best people in my life to this day as far as true, genuine friendship. So I've learned that too. It's something that your mind starts to switch.
Women are smarter than men. And it's not even that they're smarter than us. It's different. They have different goals than us.
They think different.
Our goals are literally coochie, bro. If you ever think about it, you'll see a woman with bags, Birkin, doing all this stuff, and guess what? The first thing you think? Her body. You don't think, how does she get that? Let me see if she can put me on.
Now I'm gonna say this.
You feel me?
Because it's catch-22. Because I do feel you in that. Now, if you working for the Birkin, all right.
But a lot of them don't work for that.
Some of them ain't working for the Birkin, bro. And that don't take no type of thought process.
And the Birkin don't be real.
I ain't right. You we ain't gonna tell you we done got it from. But the point is, listen, do your thing if that's what you do. I want to get into something too, because really it's something else I noticed that really caught my eye and my ears, that you make music. Like, you actually really, really rap though. Now, let's talk about that a little bit. And if you can, I don't know, I know you're getting ready to go travel. Can you talk about what you're going to go do? So
I'll tell you something else. So I'm actually about to go to, I'm supposed to be going, and this is the first time he about to hear it too, because I just got told a couple days ago. A couple hours ago, I'm about to go to London in April. So I got Mafia, they're paying for, the bike company I ride for, paying for me to come out there for a whole week, the week after my birthday. My birthday, April 15th. They booked my flight. They're going to book my flight for April 20th.
Okay.
I'm out there from April 20th to April 28th. And it's going to be ride. I was out there. They're going to take me to do sightseeing, like pretty much everything that's out there, different parts of London and all that. So that's like my next big trip.
So,
you feel me? Besides my birthday, I don't even know what I'm doing for that.
I'm about to say that. You know we're gonna get into that. You gotta throw something for your birthday. More than 4 motherfuckers better show up too. I promise.
I feel like I'm on wait. No, I've through shows and it been alright. Like I've had an album release party. It was alright, but I feel like it'd be me. I'll hold out. Like I won't make it public.
Right.
Like I won't really promote it the way I should. You know, going outside, letting people know, playing the music, turning up to like that'd be me. But that'd be because I'm really a 40-year-old guy in the body of a kid, bro. Like I have a house, I have so much cars, like so much stuff going for me. I'd be worried about stuff that you would worry about.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like at my age, I'm worried about stuff that he probably over there texting about right now. That's stuff that I worry about.
How old are you, if you don't mind us asking?
I already said in the last document, but I'm 23 years old.
Okay, yeah, see, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I asked that so people can get a perspective. The fact that what you just said, when people hear that, they're gonna be like, wow.
Because it's crazy. At one time, I thought 23 wasn't even young. And even when I say 23, people still be like, whoa. Yeah. So I just imagine if y'all knew me when I was 19. I was in jail, so you knew me when I was 19. But, you know, like, when I was 19, for me, even in there, like when I was in jail, bro, I wrote 4 or 5 books full of music that I have now. I was telling this in the last podcast, I told him I had 1 book I touch. You feel me? Out of the other 4, I don't touch them at all. And his music is there for days, bro. And I literally did that because I'm setting myself up like other rappers. There's a lot of things that go on with other rappers. And it's not that I try to chase what they did, but I more so set myself up for like a plan B. So like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne had a situation where he had a book.
Okay, so wait, you said you was going to London. Before we get back into that, though, we're going to play this new freestyle. Hey, listen, if you're on the live, man, listen, give me a thumbs up if you like this shit. You heard?
That's what they really heard.
Say about to start to remove them. I wanna switch to a rover. Mixing emotions when you get pulled over. If you get booked, you don't know what's I wanna switch for the moment. Driving them cars, you don't own them. If it's about money, then why you keep slipping up? If you calling my phone, then I'm getting up. I had many dreams about Billy trucks and dreams about bags on me. So why you think that I give a fuck about people that's tagging me? I swear that I never cared about none of those mentions. Never cared about shorty I'm winning. I never cared, I might scroll for a minute. Never cared about go to destination. We at the mall, I wanna cop me some linen. Gucci sneaks, I might walk to my visit. When I couple with me, I might get a tenant. I'm calling top dog. He said get a witness. I bring paperwork, so you know I can't. I'm fighting the DA for 3 days. Cause of this all they invented, I caught me a lawyer, he be paid. Friday got delayed, trying to fight back for my B-day. I had to stop till I'm hold up. Stop till I'm hold up. I wanna switch to a rover. Mixing emotions when you get pulled over. If you get booked, you don't know what's I wanna switch for the moment. Driving them cars, you don't own them.
And then think about it, it's aggressive and there's no cursing. It only had 1 curse word. And you listen, it was 1 curse word. I said, I don't give a fuck if you pay, it was the only curse word.
Mixing emotions when you get pulled over. If you get booked, you don't know what's
You gotta jump back on that. Pause that. Wait a minute. You don't curse in none of your music?
I tried not to, but it's so crazy because I didn't have to try in the song. That 1 word came out on its own and nothing else came out. Like it was me trying to do it naturally without forcing it. And I made that song without forcing it. The last freestyle dropped before that, I don't even think I said 1 curse word in that one either.
Listen.
And I dropped it with no. The boy even said in the comments, he said, "Wow, this has an up-tempo type flow, but it's kind of positive."
It's aggressive with no curse. Listen, why you do that? When I was trying to be a rapper, all my shit sounded the same.
I do it for listening to
I
them,
got
being in the
doing
stew,
this, I will do that.
24/7.
You know what I mean? Damn. Okay.
The
so
mirror
listen,
on the wall when you like, I ain't.
I really didn't peep that either. So, and again, that's not something you do intentionally, but obviously that's something.
Well, no, I intentionally taught myself to stop cursing while I was rapping. You feel me? It got to the point where I dropped the EP with no curse words in it. You feel me? 5 songs, no curse words. And then I was supposed to be 6 songs with no curse words, and the 6th song I forgot to put on the EP. So I actually have another song that's the one I think that I just played. And I was like, no, yeah. I was like, 10 guards is what Brody got in his lineup. Only reason he ain't crashed because bro hit the brakes for some reason, couldn't make his mind up, Laughing to the bank like, ha, ha, ha. Don't try that big road, don't lie, You feel me? Like, everything I say is no, trying to keep the cursing to a minimum. So you hear it, it's a slip, it's like a, and now you waiting to hear something else, you're never going to hear it.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, that part right there is, I ain't gonna lie, that's something else that I gotta commend you on, because that shows a level of intelligence. That's something I can say from sitting here talking to you. You are beyond intelligent. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's funny because people assume tattoos come from the hood. No way. Fucking intelligence comes
like
from
art.
all
That's
walks
what
of
it is.
life.
I like the text. I don't like a plain.
Do you remember how many you have at this point? Did you lose count?
I tell people 55 because I know when I counted that's what I got to. But everything is so like pieces. So it's like just on this part right here, I got 5 because I got them done singly. You feel me? I got these. This is 5 because I got them done singing my crown, my F and F. I got my family first. I got the truly tatted on the side. I got that actually plucked in prison with a pen and pencil eating. This is actually pencil eating right here and right here.
Shit, that's in prison.
I got these 2 in prison. They say truly tatted. And it's they in pencil ink. Like you shave a pencil down with a razor.
That sound like that hurt.
You put the nail from a book, from the size of the book. You take the nail off, straighten it out, put it inside the pen, wrap it up, put the ink on there, you pluck it. Like pluck it in the skin. You put it in.
Okay, no. You want to tag jail? No, I'm going to take you home. I'm going to take it out.
Cause this one is like 5, and that's 6, 7, 8, 9,
55
10.
tattoos. That gotta be the record.
I got 10 just from here down. Feel me? So I know it's more than that. I just say 55 at some point because I just got 4 the other day. So yeah, I got 1 right here.
So how often is you getting tatted? Well, like 1
I mean, I stopped for like 2 years.
Okay.
I stopped for like 2 years. 2 whole years I stopped. I just got my first new 4 tats in 2 years.
Okay. So then, what do you have a goal? Like once I get to this, I'm done, or is it like
my goal is not to go too crazy, but if too crazy is what I decide to do, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
so
that's you.
That's my mind is telling me don't go too crazy right now. You feel me? And that's more so because honestly, I would get my face tatted because I want it tatted. Not because of what anyone thinks or my image, but I would have to wait because of what I have going on. When I'm where I want to be in life and I can honestly be myself because I've worked enough, then I'm going off social media and you gonna see me again like, wait, he lost his mind, no, he lose his mind, I'm just having fun, I'm doing what I want. Yeah, I got a tan on his face, he started that. Yeah, because that's just what I want, but I'm the type where I like to keep it. I like to keep it casual and fancy. Like if I was to get face tats, they had to be in a certain spot. It had to be not one in the middle, one under the eye. No, they over the eyebrow or something up here, and that's about it. And I'll probably mess with this, but as far as like blocks and
all that other shit, like his whole face,
Christmas trees and all that.
Now you can't see him no more.
Yeah, I ain't gonna know it.
I mean, and that's so. I mean, listen, that's a part of art as well, though. And that's why again, you gotta express yourself.
And some people be ready. They be ready for it.
Listen, I got one and I got a brand for my fraternity, and that shit I ain't gonna. I was so drunk when I got that shit, bro. I can't really tell you what it felt like. I just know it take 3 months for the burn to heal. That shit scabbed 3 times and keep falling. Like that's the wildest. But once I knew I could do that, I'm like, yeah, I could definitely get attacked.
Because if you gotta burn.
Yeah, that shit real. The first couple days your skin dead, so you don't really feel shit. But after that, every movement, anytime, hey, all that. You know what I mean?
Because your skin trying to heal.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you stretching it out.
That shit real. But I'm probably get another one. I say before I'm done, I get one on my leg.
A burn?
Another burn. Another brand. You know what I'm saying? Look it up on Mega Sci-Fi. Shout out to them Q dogs.
That's what I'm saying. I'll probably get my logo brand or something. Like if I was to have a logo, I'll probably get my logo branded.
Hey, listen, look into
That's
it.
Different though. That's a different type of pain.
And honestly, it's not. It stings. That's what I do. I was fucked up, but I do remember it just stings real like.
I know what a little burn feel like. I know what a finger burn feel like.
Yeah. No, that shit concentrated.
Hey, you.
I'll show it to you when we get off cover shit. But it's so concentrated it don't really hurt like that. But you also got. Did we talk about South by Southwest yet? I don't think we did. So you going to South by Southwest? Can you get into any of that? I don't want to. We got manager.
I don't know. Can I get into that?
Okay.
I mean, for the most part, I'm going to do what I always do. Turn up.
So
I mean, like, I don't know. I don't feel like nothing in this world will make me feel uncomfortable, too excited, or anything, because everything is just a goal.
Right.
South by Southwest is a goal. Feel me? Rolling loud, all that stuff is a goal.
So you're getting to perform out there is what I want to make sure.
But I am very, very appreciative of everyone who helped me get in a position, to get on that stage. But being on that stage itself is more so like a moment to prove myself. Not so much as a moment like I won, because I didn't win yet.
Nah, you did. It's just a part of the grind.
It's a part of the grind, yeah.
And I know you was talking about as far as music, like how often you planning on dropping music over the next couple months?
So now I got this goal where I'm focusing on myself for 365 days. So I'm going to try my hardest, because I'm only human, but I'm going to try my hardest to drop a freestyle every other day, a video freestyle every other day. You feel me?
That's a serious ass goal.
Then when I get to about 20, then I'll start dropping them all on all platforms as freestyles. So I won't do no more songs. They'll be all minutes,
Right.
minute and 30s, just letting you know what I get into, so I'm a rapper, and I just don't ride bikes. I want people to start saying, oh, the rapper, not the bike rider.
Right.
You feel me? So they know best of both worlds. Because a lot of people don't even know. You're telling me you rap, and I'm like, oh, you do? Still brush you off. Then hear you and be like, oh my God.
Right. It's
what,
like,
bro? I didn't know you were like this. Now I'm just sitting there like.
I said that to you. I rap. Like, I don't know. Did you get a chance to watch that Kanye documentary that just dropped?
And you said that's crazy. He said something to me about it earlier. He said you and your friend got to watch it, and I was going to watch it tonight.
I'm going to be honest
That's crazy he said that.
When you go home tonight, that has to be, I don't know what you got planned, but that you got to watch it, because I think what you just said is what you see with Kanye, right? Kanye really wanted to rap the whole time. That was his heart passion. But every time he would rap too, they laugh at Kanye. When he played, I don't even want to give too much of the documentary away, but it's you got to see how they play Kanye and how they not really listening or checking for Kanye to be a rapper. And some of the people that was on some, they shrugged Kanye off, he ended up being so much bigger than they were as artists. So it's interesting to hear you say that, like, people just keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing. And it's going to be that eureka moment, like, wait, he's nice. Now, he told you that 4 years ago. He told you that 2 months ago. He told you that 10 freestyles ago. You know what I'm saying? But it may take you some time to really understand what he said.
You see somebody drop 100 freestyles back to back to back, what can you say? You can't say nothing. It's like he go to a record label to say, oh yeah, my young boy working. What does it look like if they go look on my page and I got 100 freestyles and you looking at it and it say a day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 6 days ago, 7, a week. And he say a week, 2 weeks. You like, wait, so he dropped all these and then now you asking, when did you make these? I made them the day before they were dropped, sir. My cameraman can edit a video in one night. Damn. You feel me?
Listen, see, I ain't gonna lie. When talent meet hard work, you cannot lose. It's impossible.
And that's why he told me to watch it with my cameraman, because my cameraman is just how, because like he would have been here today if he didn't have school. He's at school for editing. You feel me? So
listen, shout out to your cameraman. What's his name?
Bloomfield Productions.
Bloomfield. Shout out to you, my guy. You next. Listen, we doing this again tomorrow. Come back, we gonna bring him, and then real shit though. Continue to stay with that. Something else I gotta highlight. So in my time doing stand-up comedy, I performed at Rutgers one time with DC Young Fly. And this is back before, this is probably a couple years ago, before DC really got like to be DC, like once everybody know he's stand-up funny. And he said to me, he's like, Josh, a lot of times people tell you, chase your passion. He's like, no, bro, I'm here to tell you that it's not always the case. He said, sometimes you gotta chase what you're good at, you gotta use what you're good at to chase what it is you really want to chase. He was like, bro, you think I want to be funny every fucking day? He said, you think this is what I want to do? He said, bro, I really want to make music.
I feel like, and I'm not going against DC Young Fly, but unless what you started chasing from the rip was never your dream. You feel me? So, have you come into the game off rip doing comedy because you want attention? Yeah. You knew that you were going to get it. That was something, you did it for a reason. You knew it was an easy goal. You knew you were funny already. And you knew this is what you just had to do to get out there. It's like me. I know right now if I go out there and make a song about killing and drilling, and I go out there and post a video of a gun, I will go viral. Absolutely. I will go more viral than I could ever imagine. But the thing is, if that's what he's saying, then that's pretty much what he's telling me. You know, go out there and do what you're good at. I'm good at making content, and I know that that content will be the content. That's a 1 million view post. If I'm like, you know what? Philly did this to me, and I would never, because I love my city. But I'm saying, if I was to go out there and Philly, had a good all out, look at a cop. Man, after you got my license, what you gonna say? And then walk off in the video, smack the camera fall, and I'll be like, F all y'all step on the camera, really break or something, and then he post that video. That's a video that's gonna get millions and millions of views. Scoop Ball gonna be posting it. Influencers gonna be posting it. People gonna be, I don't like him no more. He's out of pocket now. Everyone's coming to my page to figure out who I was and why no one likes me now. And now I have all the followers, publicity I want. Now let me drop a song saying, F Philly. I can call the song F Philly, and it will go viral. It will make me the worst person in Philly. But now guess what? I'm bored. Within a week.
And it ain't worth it.
Within a week.
It's not worth it.
But it's not me. And that's me chasing what I have to chase that I'm good at, because I'm good at making content. But what the people don't realize is my lane, I make the best content for my lane. You feel me? There is no better content for my lane. When you look at me, you could put a $5,000 camera on me, and the only thing you can say is different from my videos is clarity. That's real.
There's some fucking points here, brother. I ain't gonna
now I can say it's some people that got it good, but you can look at my videos. Almost everything on my page that's edited was me editing, except the Tommy Hilfiger stuff. Everything else is me editing.
So you learned to edit yourself.
Like I let it, bro. I do everything on my own. My edits, my color grading, all that. Like Instagram wise, now that I got my personal cameraman, he's starting to do anything y'all see new as far as music. But when it comes to actual videos like bikes, I edit everything. I cut everything. The funny videos you may see on there that I post,
Right,
I edit those.
right.
I cut those. I direct those. You feel me? I say, this is what I'm going to do, this is what you're going to do. Like, I'm the person that's actually shooting it, and I'm directing it. You would think I had somebody behind me, you know. Rex, you're going to do this, fix your hair.
Right.
No, I'm the one like, damn, y'all ain't telling my lips ashy.
Right, we got to do
now
that
I'm
again.
putting this, now we got to shoot the whole video again. It was hot. But
Right.
you see this white streak
Right.
here.
Ain't nobody fucking with me now.
No one
Ain't nobody fucking with me now. Y'all got me all right. Now I'm the bull. Now I'm the white lip bull. But nah, okay. So as far as music too, because actually I want to know something. So do you have a top 5? You have top 5 favorite rappers, and I usually ask certain questions because I think they tell a lot
And
about
it's crazy.
you.
As I go on in life, learning, you know, and getting better, I realized that I told someone when he did an interview to me one time, I don't have a favorite rapper. I'm my favorite rapper. You feel me? But I've started to do this now, listening to other people. I have interesting rappers. Rappers I'm interested in, but I would never say they're my favorite rapper. Now, Core. Now, all right, let's put it like this. I could never freestyle. I gave myself 2 weeks. And I'll tell you, 2 weeks I went MIA. I didn't do nothing. I didn't leave the house. I didn't do nothing. I would listen to music. I'm talking about all genres, no matter who they was. And this was recently. I'm talking about listening. Bro, I went in the studio 2 days ago and made a freestyle within 25 minutes. I've never done that. You feel me? With the ad-libs and everything. I'm talking about it was recorded ad-lib. He was already cutting it and fixing my voice and everything. 25 minutes. It was done within the 45 minutes. When I told him like, how much I owe you, he like, well, damn, we ain't even used the whole hour.
Yeah, see, now that, I ain't gonna, now that I've seen.
You feel me? Because as soon as we got in, he was like, all right, let me set up. I said, here go the beat right here. I went in there, straight fixed the mic, started rolling up. I went back in, got my phone. He said, yeah, I sat there and waited for him. So it wasn't the fact that he had to sit and wait for me to get ready for it. I'm standing right there at the mic, waiting. I hear the joint come on. He like, let me find my levels. I'm like, go ahead. While he finding his levels, I'm already trying to figure out what I'm going to say because the mic not on. I'm like, mirror, mirror, on the wall, who the hottest of them all? Here, mirror. I'm like, mirror, mirror. Man, and I tell him, mirror, mirror, mirror. And then when he started to say, okay, let's run it. The mirror, mirror part just came so smooth. It was like, mirror, mirror, on the wall, who the hottest of them all? Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who we rapping, telling frauds? Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who got money, standing tall? You know what I mean? Like, and it got a concept, and guess where I got that from? I learned that from Core. Because when Core raps, he has a concept. He keeps a concept. He say, no, I'm not the same. I was giving brain. Name. No, I'm not the same. Switching lanes. No, I'm not the same. Feel me? And it makes you, because now you sitting there rapping like, no, I'm not the same.
By listening to all them different
people. So now by listening to all
them
them different people, I take what they got, what they did, and got them famous, or whatever they did and got them known. I don't even take what I like. I don't take what I think is going to get me there. I take what I know I can finesse and make it the best me too. You feel me?
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think
like even with him, I learned with J.I., I learned harmonizing my own stuff. So instead of trying to find harmonizing stuff in the background, like if you listen to the beginning of that song, the okay, all it, bro, everything you hear was me making it. I made a okay lay, then I made a lay, and then I made the actual lay of me putting the words over top of it. And that was the intro.
On some like Max B 7 different levels.
And that was the intro. And that was from watching videos that he sent to me that I never watched as soon as he sent them. But watching them once I'm supposed to, I'm watching how the producers doing certain things, how Lil Durk and them in there laying the songs, how they talking, how they using emotion to rap, all that stuff. And even when I go to shows, I tell people when you go to shows, you're supposed to show the same emotion you're rapping that you did when you were in there recording it. So you know, when you in there, you like, hold on, wait a minute. Right. You wouldn't go in on the stage, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute.
Damn.
I thought I was finished when I bought that Escamar.
You're right though. You look
and then like, bro, you like,
I'm like, what is this nigga? But bring Meek the fuck out. We don't know who this is. Real shit though. That's real shit though.
Bro, I'm gonna be a great artist, bro. I don't know when my time will come, but I know I am, bro. I'm gonna be a great artist.
Is there anybody that you could say that you're looking to work with? Like, obviously, because as this grows, it's a matter of time. I'm stamping it down. I believe it.
I'm in my lane where I ain't interested. I wouldn't say I'm interested in working with everybody. I'm not interested in chasing no one. You feel me? I'm interested if the time comes, but I'm not interested in chasing you. It's more so if you see I'm good, I see you good, you want to work, let's do it. But we not playing no games. We not acting like better than nobody else.
But watch this though. What you said earlier, you'll never be in that situation. Here's why.
I'll never be in it.
What you said was, when you go look at me, you're going to like, damn, he got this freestyle, he did this. The fact is that you already working. That's the mentality as a young artist. I think it's this savior mentality, right, for our artists, comedians, dancers, rappers, singers. It's like somebody's going to hear my shit and then they're gonna take me. No, that shit don't work like that no more. At this point, what you do is you build your own network, your own value, and when people see that you actually putting shit into yourself and that you got value, now it's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with you. It rarely happens like that, where a rapper pull up somewhere to a store or something and you like, yo, let me rap for you. Niggas do still get signed like that, but I said rarely, so I want to make it clear. Yeah. I think it's about putting in the work yourself first, while, you know what I'm saying?
It's not even that. People don't realize it's not even about really, it's only why people say put in the work is because a label will sign anyone. And this is something that he told me, you feel me? But a label won't sign anyone, you feel me? And what it means is the label will sign anyone, which means if you're working. So you can have 1,000 followers, right? And you can drop 1,000 times a day, right? And then I can have 300K and drop twice a day. Now, he will have a hard time going in there trying to explain to them why they should pick me because I only have 1,000 followers. But, no, he would have a hard time trying to convince them. But he won't have a hard time explaining to them why they should pick me with the 1,000 and not the 3,000. You feel me? Because if you're looking at my page and I have 1K full of music videos or music freestyles, and this guy only got 2. Right. You feel me? It's not adding up. One, a record label is not going to want someone that's not working. No matter how much your followers are, if we're not benefiting off of them, it's not going to make us nothing. Now, if you're telling me this guy right here is just working, now he can go in there and say, all right, well, we don't want y'all to give him money. We want y'all for distributing rights. Since he already working, we just want y'all for distributing. And now they'll pay us just to put the music out there because it's already made.
And now you in a different situation.
It's already made. Instead of them saying drop tracks, they saying, all right, he might have to stop dropping tracks and send us what he got so far. Because if he keep going, we gonna be too confused.
Go back, if you look at Fetty Wap's career, right? Fetty Wap had My Way. He had a lot of his songs was already out on the gram. When Fetty got signed, they pulled all that shit off of there immediately. Now give me this back. And what they do, re-drop that motherfucker. Yeah. But again, it helped because he already had this.
Lil Wayne just re-dropped a Millie, the music video, about 3 days ago. It almost had a mil. He re-dropped a Millie music video.
He did the same song with a different video.
No, he dropped the whole video. He re-dropped it. He took it off his page and re-dropped it. Yeah.
Somebody got to pull that.
I'm about to see him. I'm put it right now.
Yeah, that is nuts.
He re-dropped it, bro.
I need to listen. Weezy is, oh man, I went to a Weezy concert. Wayne is I never seen a grown ass man run back and forth on stage that much and smoke that much weed and not cough once. That nigga Lil Wayne lungs is out of this world. When I tell you, I just kept lighting up. But branding is everything though, and that's even everything that you're doing. That's why I'm telling you is what the path you're on. People gonna have to come meet you at the platform level. You already got a platform.
It's a Lil Wayne, a Millie official music video, 400. It's a 6 days ago, 415K.
And honestly, that's only because Weezy really been chilling. When Weezy
you feel me? But the fact that you can do that, bro, you can take I'm talking about a hit, like, and you deleted the original one.
Yep.
Like, do you know how many plays that had?
That's intelligent, nigga.
But that's you at a point where you know, like, yeah, you at a point where you own your royalties, you made money off that song, you re-drop the song, you making more money to the new population.
Yeah.
So this 400 or 500K that just seen it, 300 of them could have never heard that song. So now he just made all that new money, bro, off the new generation. Yeah. He don't gotta drop no more music. He just gotta delete and re-drop his old music.
Literally.
To the people that. That's why, but like Miss Officer, let him delete and re-drop Miss Officer. Like, feel me? Like that joke of Miss Officer. Honestly, they gonna start making TikTok dances to it. Next thing you know, he
can go back through his mixtape era and
he don't even have to touch nothing he doing no more. He gets to touch all the old stuff.
But that's something too, and I really you gotta watch that documentary because it's certain shit is it's timeless. When you hear this shit, like when Jay-Z heard Izzo, he knew like, oh no, this shit right here is the one. Timeless music, timeless art is one of the things when you do it. That's why residual income exists because it's something that Juicy. That's something that dropped in the 90s. You can play Juicy this summer. Not even today. Wait a few more months, forget about it, and play it in the summer at a cookout. It's still going to have that same feel to it, that same type of bop to it. Anywhere you play it at any time. Big Papa. Shit like that, and that's just, obviously.
Cupid Shuffle.
Listen,
what?
You Cupid Shuffle get people going.
Bro, the Cupid Shuffle, you would have everybody up.
That ain't really.
What that joke come on?
Before I Let Go. You know what I mean? In certain songs, when that shit come on, I don't care how much of a gangster you is. I don't care how young, old. You gonna get a bop to you, and that's what. As an artist, for me, I like creating timeless shit. As a comedian, it's writing a joke that you can write in 2004 and tell that bitch in 2022 and it's still relevant and funny. Same thing with what you got going on. Damn, bro, I ain't even realize we'd be coming up on the hour here. Listen, man, play another song. We're going to take a quick 60-second break. When we get back, we're going to go ahead and let you leave us with something positive, man, and let people know about what's going on, man, because I really, really want people to support you, like what's going on. They already do, clearly, but if I can help add 7 people to that,
say, look, we can do the song last, because look, when it comes to that, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. What I'm doing, I'm being myself. I'm being an entrepreneur, you know, I'm being a big brother to a lot of people, you know, an idol, a son to a lot of people, you know, and every day is hard. You know, it's not easy being me. You feel me? And the only one that knows this in the whole wide world of how hard it is to be me is him. You feel me? He's the only one that gets. You feel me? He the only one that get the. He get the, like last night. I called him because I was up snapping. I'm mad because my Instagram wouldn't let me go live, bro. And I'm heated because it was a moment where I was trying to sell something and I knew it was like, I just do it just to do it because I'm an entrepreneur. So right. I'm like, you know, I'm going to do this bike. And Instagram was popping because of something that happened. And I was trying to go live at the exact time. And it wasn't going live for me. Yeah. And I was like getting so hot. So I called this man like 4 a.m. because I seen him posting he was driving a truck. Because he do hauls. He hauls stuff. Because he's an entrepreneur too. And it's mobbing and rolling, you know. Enterprise, that's what we do. We do everything, almost anything. House cleaning, you know, we work. We don't discriminate for nothing. You feel me? We do house cleaning, house, all that. So, you know, when it comes to that, a lot of stuff he hears it all. So me, I'm like when you said with the intro, you told me to introduce myself. You right? I didn't introduce myself right because I'm more than just BikeLifeRex. You feel me? My name is really just Rex, because when it comes to the bikes, bro, that's just the lease of my life. Talk about it. You feel me? That's just finally, the lease of my life. And I'm sitting under the table, I'm like, about to like nudge him, it's like, no, dog, you was like what? Like I can really do whatever, but
this nigga just built the house in a month, less than a month, bro. I lied to you not. Well, hey, he just did the whole house, bro. If you see his house look like some shit that belonged down Spruce Street right now.
Bro, yes, bro, and it wasn't like that when I moved in. And I did that with Bel Air, with Tommy Hilfiger, with battling my depression, my anxiety, you feel me? With getting my medical car, with losing my license. That's something I'm about to lose. My car crashed. I'm still driving it around because I don't care. And I can get it fixed, but I'm not. You feel me? Because when that thing break down, taking my speaker system out, and I'm getting another car. It's just about that time. Because like even with my image, he saying all the time, bro, don't even worry about that car. Like you should. But I still be sitting there like, no, I need to fix it. He's like, well, don't even just ride the bitch around until it's still running, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, well, why you? No, I gotta get it fixed. He's like, but that's the me and me because I gotta be comfortable. I want to wake up in the morning, look at the car, and feel good. Like, all right, not like damn, you fuck. Like dang, it look like I hit 2 people. Oh shit. You feel me? But I my career is a headache. You know, it's a journey within itself, and honestly, it's not even a career. This is just what I like to do. Like riding bikes and everything that I do, I like to do it. And honestly, I'm about to start being more of me. And I told him this, I may lose sponsors in this come up, but I know I will gain a lot more than I will lose because I'm genuine. And you betting on yourself. You gotta be betting on myself because I want to be comfortable. Like I told you, you said you don't curse in your music. I'm one of the type where, no, cursing is not something that I want in my music. But if I curse and it makes me feel good about that verse, it's staying. Right, and it doesn't matter what anyone says or what it is, but I know the stipulations that comes with that. If I go to school, it may have to be clean. If I go to a school, instead of saying, you know, nigga or the F word, I might have to say chillin' or boy, you know, just to put it out there. But me being me and knowing what I expect of myself and what my manager expects of me, I'm not leaving that studio without a clean version. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I will make stipulations to what I need done for my career. But honestly, I'm going to be more of me than I've ever been.
And that's honestly. At the end of the day, when you hang this shit up, when you get that moment to look back.
Because honestly, when you ask me who I am, I don't even know who I am for real. Because I tell my friends all the time, I don't have fun. Like, what I do is more so because, like, I would tell him, I'll be like, bro, so why can't we do that? He'll say, well, you're not up there with it yet. And I'll say, no, it's not that I'm not up there with it yet. I'm not acting how they act. Because there's people that got 60,000 followers and they get treated like this, and he'll be like, bro, because that's, but he be right. It's like I say the same thing he say, but I just switched it. But it's like that he be like, well, that's how they are, you know. They give that demeanor off, and you're positive, you don't get that demeanor off. And I just be like, that's not fair to me. So should I show that
the other side,
that side that I can show with no problem just to get that? And no, why would you do that? And it's like, just wait on your moment because you're gonna still get it. It's like, well, we gonna get walked over the whole time before we get it?
Nah, and it's
but the thing is, I don't understand, but I'm gonna listen.
I agree with what you're saying though, because you gotta know something.
And I don't know it, so I gotta listen.
The fact that you're doing something, that everybody is doing what you're talking about, going in your verse, it's like, yo, I don't know what else to say. Yo, say fuck. Oh yeah, that do work. No, you actually sticking to the more to the less traveled path. Like, it's always harder to swim upstream, bro, and that's what the fuck you doing. So at the end of the day, bro, fuck no, don't change nothing. That is literally what the grind in that test is for. Is to say, okay, you say you really want something, well, every time you get close, I'm going to pop your hand. Let me see if you still going to reach for it. The people that get to that motherfucker is the nigga, pop my hand again. It's cool. I'm not changing what the fuck it is I am. And now you be who you are, right? Like, I agree.